Hello, and welcome to another ConnectedMinds.ai podcast. In this episode, we will talk about the ways that could help you improve how you communicate in your relationship. From day one, we've learned that good communication is the key to positive social interaction. But what does a healthy conversation look like? How can you avoid miscommunication? Is it possible to improve communication in romantic relationships? So, as we all know, in communication, we have a sender, a receiver, and a verbal or non-verbal message that is encoded by the sender and decoded by the receiver, and finally includes the feedback that is the receiver's response to the message. The way we interpret a message is never the objective reality. We all have our filters and explanatory styles that create the world's picture as we see it. You could be decoding the message in 4 different ways. 1. Fact. What I inform about. Data, facts, statements. 2. Self-revealing. What I reveal about myself. Information about the sender. 3. Relationship. What I think about you. Information about how we get along. 4. Appeal. What I want to make you do. An attempt to influence the receiver. To engage in healthy communication, we need to know the above 4 facets. So the next time you feel questioned, go back to the original statement and think about the 4 aspects. How else could you have interpreted the message? Then focus on the facts of the message and use questions to clarify whether you understood what the other person was trying to tell you. If you feel it's challenging to communicate with your partner, or every time you try to talk there's a fight, make sure you are listening. The only way to develop positive and deep relationships is by listening. If there is no communication in your relationship, maybe neither party is truly listening. Instead, both people are just trying to prove they are right, or maybe listen while doing something else too. The thing about communication that you need to remember is that it's the little things that make a huge difference. So focus on the day-to-day things. Here are little ways you can make your communication skills a lot better. 1. Check in every day. Asking, "How are you? How was your day?" will not only keep you in touch and in sync, it'll help keep you in the habit of communicating with each other. 2. Never assume. It's easy to get worked up in your own head about something, but never actually reach out to the other person. Assumptions and mind reading usually lead to misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Never assume you know what they're thinking. Reach out instead. 3. Listen. Communication isn't just about talking. It's about being an active listener. Who is an active listener? The one who listens to what their partner says, rather than get defensive without understanding the partner's point of view or where they are coming from. 4. Don't nitpick. Little digs can build up. If you have a problem, say it. Don't make little comments. They're immature and they will slowly erode your relationship. 5. Check in on your relationship regularly. Just like you should ask how they are every day, you need to check in about the big stuff too. Make sure that you ask, "How do you feel about us?" And if there are any significant changes, moving in, getting engaged, going on holiday, make sure you talk about them regularly. It gives you both an important platform to air concerns. 6. Respond. If your partner is reaching out to you, be there to meet them. Couples try to get each other's attention throughout the day, whether it's for support, conversation, interest, play, affirmation, feeling connected, or for affection. Each of these moments is an opportunity to connect with your partner. 7. Talk about things before they happen. If you know you have a stressful time coming up, touch base beforehand. You could say, This is happening. I'm sorry if I'm a little all over the place for the next week or so. This is happening. I'm sorry if I'm a little all over the place for the next week or so. 8. Pick your timing. So often we bring something up when we're feeling frustrated or annoyed, but pick your timing. Don't bring up a big problem if there's no time to discuss it properly. Don't approach your partner with a bunch of small problems while stressing about something big. You know when it's a good time. It might feel that communication is all about those big, deep conversations. In reality, it's all about maintaining the little things. Having a strong foundation will put you in a better position for those tricky talks. That's all for today. See you in my next podcast.